So meaty. But let's just wait. We'll make it a 24-minute review show. We'll wait 23 minutes and then do them all in one.
Today's National Turtle Day. That's why Ninja Turtles is on.
Oh, no wonder we're so slow.
I'm just tired.
I'm coming out of my shell.
You're better than that one. Sometimes.
I can't say that I'm me until you have to start.
Hi, I'm Shaun from Famous Faces.
I'm Sebastian from Advanced Comics.
Sorry, there's a lot of wires down here that I just stepped on, and this is the second and
all
last
the internet
time.
sees is you keep putting your head down in my lap. And this is the best fic ever.
No, it's
He does respect me, just not in the morning.
What? What?
All right, speaking of respect.
So this is Green Lantern 20, which is the best issue of Green Lantern in 2 years.
Oh, so good.
Why did Jeff Johns wait 2 years to write this issue?
Oh, this was so good.
This was by far my favorite issue of Green Lantern.
Did you ever think
ever.
Sinestro could almost make you cry? Sinestro almost made me cry.
I didn't care that much about it.
And it's the return of the greatest Green Lantern in the history of the Green Lantern Corps. The New 52
Better
is a little
late
bit
than
brighter.
never.
Better late than never. Is that even a spoiler? Is it a spoiler to say?
Yeah,
That's
because a lot of people were pretty happy about it.
Whoever thought that character could reach spoiler status?
I've been a little upset with Jeff Johns' Green Lantern run, but this redeemed everything. This
was awesome.
This was the best 9 years in comics history.
And apparently Kyle will go on to become Jesus in a crab mask in the future.
Makes sense.
Guy will become Hemingway, a thinner Hemingway.
Doesn't make sense.
Okay, it'll make sense. Except as long as he doesn't write. And
John Stewart's like a politician or something, right?
yeah.
Kyle's a happily man. I'm not going to say too much, but yes.
So
brings a tear to my eye.
So is Jon Stewart. It's beautiful. This is a beautiful book. This is a beautiful book.
It is absolutely fantastic. Every single thing, every single page.
This was
great.
This was great story, great art for 1,000,000,008 characters. Everybody got their little moment of screen time. All right, it was good.
New Guardians number 20. Yeah, it was just as good. I mean, it wasn't just as good. It was still good though.
I wasn't as happy with the art this particular.
No, it was weird. I don't know who drew. The guy who's only drawn it this one issue, so it doesn't matter.
But I mean, it was still story-wise. It was still good. It's not like the art was bad. It was just a throw from what it has been. But it's good. It wraps things up on Kyle's side, and
setting up for the new.
Although that's a slap in the face. That's a for a guy who's supposed to be the head Blue Lantern, head of hope, to just kind of come. Kyle, I wanted to check on you, seeing as how you failed ultimately. This is the hope guy.
Red Lantern's number 20.
It wrapped stuff up. I'm going to be reading Red Lanterns regularly. I'm actually going to be buying it. I've been reading it regularly, hoping that it would be. I mean, Rancor does some stuff and accepts that he's a Red Lantern now. He's not trying to be a good Red Lantern. We get a follow up here as the final fate of one of the Guardians.
Oh, you can now go and read Green Lantern.
Yeah, you can go read Green Lantern. So that happens, and then for whatever reason that I'm curious to see, Guy is going to join the Red Lantern starting next issue. So
next issue is the new artists and writers.
So I'll be on board for that.
Revival number 10.
Ooh, they just keep killing her sister, and she's a revivaler. She's a reviver, so it doesn't matter. But she's pissed when creepy. You shouldn't be a serial killer in a town where people keep coming back from the dead.
I'm just too tired. I respect you to death, but just way too tired.
He's not a reviver.
I'm going to need to sleep, Dad. I'm sorry, I was up till like 2 in the morning watching Duck Dynasty. I just couldn't turn it off. It is so good.
I haven't seen an episode.
Oh my god.
I'm okay
it's
with
the only rednecks I like.
Which is sad because we're surrounded by many.
I don't care. Fearless Defenders 4 AU.
It was actually really. It's Cullenbun. I like him. All right. It's Phil Jimenez on artwork, so it's gorgeous, and it was really good. Oddly, this made me realize that despite the fact that Marvel's done a ton of this kind of stuff before, really the way they're handling the crossovers for this makes me think that Age of Ultron is Marvel's Flashpoint, because the tie-ins really are only relevant to letting you know what's going on in this altered timeline reality version of the world. But this was really good. It was probably one of the, especially with Phil Jimenez's artwork on it, it was probably one of the best issues of Fearless Defenders.
Green Team number 1.
It was good. I wasn't sure, what to make of it, what to expect of it. I really like. I don't know if the guy is called Riot or if he's called Riot Act, but the villains introduced in this issue were pretty cool, and the concept. It's just, it's
Franco and Balthazar.
It's Franco and Balthazar.
If this was drawn like Tiny Titans, I'd read that.
Yeah, well, this is this is them going, oh yeah, all the stuff that we do, boom, we can, and they stepped up to play with we can do the not rated E for everyone, and they did, and it was good.
Scarlet Spider 17
continues to be the best Spider book it's him versus Wolverine.
I don't know, Ultimate Spider.
It's actually him versus Ultimate. It's him and Hummingbird is the name that she takes. She becomes. Hummingbird, his little sidekick, and they go take on the entire Wolverine and the X-Men school. And
was Dupe in it?
No, because they wouldn't have had a chance. They had to. You have to not have Dupe there, otherwise that's not a fair fight. But ultimately, he got the Assassin's Guild to back off early on in his series, and their agreement with him was, we're going to come to you one day with one name, and you kill one person for us. Unfortunately, they give him the name Wolverine. So his work's cut out for him. But he does pretty good, and Iceman and Beast are awesome in this particular issue. Good job.
Star Wars Legacy number 3.
Star Wars Legacy number 3 continues to be awesome. Anaya Solo. No, she's not. She's more.
She had a lightsaber?
She did, but she lost it. She found it and then she lost it, but it's okay. She's more Han than Leia.
She needs a lightsaber.
She don't have force. She needs a lightsaber. For her, it's just a big old can opener.
Yeah.
She's more.
I want lightsaber.
I believe in luck than she is.
Has she said never tell me the odds yet?
No, mostly she tells the Mon Calamari what to do.
Still cool. Aquaman number 20. This wasn't Aquaman, that's for sure.
It was. It was the Others, and it was good because it was the Others. And now they got a new part-time Others member. But I got to see my boy. That's all I care about is.
That's over.
Yeah, it's Prisoner of War.
There you go.
And all I want is I want a Prisoner of War ongoing. I want an Others meaning something. Give me more of these. Give me more of these.
Yeah, no. It's something that you would buy. Don't get me wrong, I love Aquaman, but it's one of those books that you would buy and would be canceled, and be like, oh man, it didn't sell well enough, go buy this.
Those are some of the best books, man.
Yeah.
It's not my fault you guys buy the wrong books. That's why I'm here, to enlighten you.
Okay. Ghostbusters 4.
So good! Ghostbusters 4 continues. Ghostbusters 4, yeah, this issue continues. Now, this series continues to be so beyond awesome. And now they got to figure out what they're going to do with all these Ghostbusters. They got entirely too many because you've got the real boys are back. You've got the replacement crew that was filling in. And what do you do with all these Ghostbusters? I don't know, but I'm going to read it because it's awesome.
Sorry.
Speaking of awesome,
6 gun number 5031.
Is it 31?
Yeah.
Wow, there's a lot of 60. It's awesome. I'm so sad that this isn't going to be a TV show. But all you people who are like, ooh, I should speculate and buy it because it was the investment. Now here's my invest comic side. The selling rates are going down because they realize the show is probably not. It's been not picked up by NBC. I don't know. Maybe somebody else will find it. Hell, at this point, I'd watch it on Sci-Fi. Something to replace what the hell's that show they got out now that I really wanted to be great but isn't.
Alphas?
Defiance. Alpha's just really canceled. I really wanted it to be on, but isn't. But yeah, Becky's still in the dream realm, and things are not going well. Drake Sinclair does not. He's the most reluctant hero you're ever going to. He's like, look, I don't want. If anything happens,
when do dragons get involved?
When she's in the dream realm, baby, you never know what happens in the dream realm, and sometimes it's dragons. Plus sometimes it's dragons.
Talon number 8.
It's so good. Last issue, Talon died. Bane snapped his little talony neck.
Spoiler alert. Jesus.
But
Talons can't die.
And well, he can because he wasn't whatever. But guess what? They now pump him full of Talon juice. Oh no! Now he's everything he did not want to be. He's all the cold stops me. I'm pale and you can see my veins. And they hire him to stop one of their. They tell him, look, you're a Talon now. You don't want us to kill your girlfriend and her kid. here's what you got to do. You got to go hunt down who we say, and we want you to bring back. I forget her last name. It's Mary something. Is one of the towns that they're still completely pissed at. She also happens to be going by the name of Strix, and she's the Talon in Birds of Prey. So we're gonna have a little crossover going on of Talon versus Talon. There are Talons everywhere.
Teen Titans number 20
is a beautiful book to look at.
Justice League number 20 is not a beautiful book to look at. I'm going to pull out the art snob in me. Oh, God. Please don't ever let this guy draw this book again.
Are you kidding?
Absolutely
this guy,
garbage.
This guy is on crack. All right? This is
horrible.
It
is. Don't get me wrong. Gene Ha is a great artist. This is not his best work.
Oh, well, it's like 11 other people. All right? And there's layouts underneath it. But the Gene Ha stuff just flows through as beautiful, beautiful. Gene Ha. Oh, it's Gene Ha.
Shazam story is really great.
This story was really great.
The story's great. The art was just, man.
I like the art, or at least most of it. Some of it kind of, because I don't know who did this part.
Yeah, that's horrible, but that's what I'm saying.
It's not hard. It's not great, but it's not, I don't know, but the Gene Ha part in the beginning, and yeah, you get, apparently, that's the creepiest thing in the DC, in the New 52, is that if you ever say the word Martian Manhunter, or occasionally if you even think it, but if you say the Martian Manhunter's name, he's like...
Voldemort.
Yeah. I was going to say...
Look, I just watched all the Harry Potter movies in like a 3-week span. I know way too much.
What was the movie where if you said his name, he showed up?
Beetlejuice.
No, not...
Freddy Krueger.
No, the guy with like bees is the
Candyman.
Yeah, see? There's the, you say Candyman, he shows up. You say Martian Manhunter. Boom.
I like my Voldemort comparison.
Well, I don't know if Martian Manhunter is really he who should not be named.
Voldemort. I also like Dumbledore when that chick says Dumbledore. It cracks me up every time. Dumbledore.
But, and then the Shazam backup is to gorgeous. We find out Black Adam, not the best uncle in the world. He's not the cool uncle.
I'm the cool uncle. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
My niece knows what's up.
You would never snap your niece's neck to get half her power back, would you?
I mean, I get power out of it.
Well, there you go then.
Occupy Comics, I'm totally kidding. I swear. Yeah. Occupy Comics number 1.
Occupy Comics was good. It's an anthology with a distinct political flavor. A lot of good stuff in it. You even get a story by James DeMatteis, who with the art actually draws it. The narrator in the story is actually James DeMatteis, so that's good, as I'm a big fan. There's a really long but well done essay on the importance of comics and politics in comics, because that's basically comics started as political cartoons. By Alan Moore. He gets top credit. He's not a story, and he is a story. He's not a comic story. He's this essay in there. But it was really, I'll admit, I didn't get through all of it and skimmed part of it, but I'm going to go back. I only had last night to read all of these.
He tells you how before Watchmen was not a good idea. Money, cake, magic,
and weird magic alien god. No, it's all like the history of comics, and doesn't get too much into weird alien gods.
Accelerators number 1.
Is good.
It is very good.
It's
we
so
know
good.
The guys who write. Well, Rick
we
knows the guys who write this, and they've become friends and come to the shop.
We will say we're not the kind of, we won't say good things about you just because we know you. But if we know you and we have to review your book, if we don't like it, we will accidentally forget to review it. So the fact that it's here,
it is really good.
That's half the review right there. It's good. There's time travel invented in the 60s, but it only works going forwards, or at least it does for them. Somebody must be able to go backwards, because when our unwitting 60s and 60s hero and her 80s sidekick end up far enough in the future, they find there's a group of people who have, there's gladiatorial combat where they bring people from various different time periods to fight each other to the death for the amusement of everyone.
Or this next issue.
And
this first issue was
you get some interesting lineups. It's like if...
What are you talking about? A Nazi versus a caveman is the best thing I've ever seen in my whole life.
Just the way he handles it. He just...
This is absolutely genius. Yeah, this is fantastic.
This is brilliant, and
if your shop doesn't have this, because I know not everyone shops at our store, because there's people all over the world that watch us apparently.
Because apparently you can't all
ask your shop to order this, because it is really well done.
It's good.
Fury of Firestorm number 20.
ends Firestorm, and I don't know. You're the Kyle Rayner expert. Kyle Rayner's girlfriend is still dead in the New 52 and was still found in a fridge.
Correct.
Who killed her? Because I don't know if I didn't read Captain Atom past the first couple issues because nobody did. But
in the New 52,
yeah, in the New 50, yeah.
They never said. They
because
just said a new villain killed her.
I don't know if this is his introduction.
I'm pretty sure they don't say Major Force.
But I don't know if this is Major Force's introduction because it has a very introductory moment. But I don't know if it's just his introduction to Firestorm or to the New 52. But he shows up looking like a cigar smoking black and white Booster Gold. Really,
yeah, because in old continuity, Major Force just kind of rolled her up and threw her in a fridge.
Like you do sometimes. But yeah, Major Force. He's like Sarge Steel in Booster Gold's outfit in black and white.
Uncanny Avengers number 8 AU. Ooh, there it is.
It's still got Apocalypse's kids and stuff happen. I don't know.
Okay. Avengers number 12. A lot happened.
Yeah, there's Superior Spider-Man's a horrible teacher.
I made the mistake of reading this right before I went to bed last night. I was like, this is a bad thing to try and remember to talk about tomorrow.
There's a whole bunch of little Abe Sapien kids.
They're awesome.
And
they're very mean to each other.
The Avengers want to prep them for life, and a lot of Avengers hang out in a bathing suit, including Spider-Woman. People like drawing Spider-Woman in a bikini. And then
it's not as good as the last issue. It's still pretty good.
Yeah, it was good. I'm liking Hyperion. I think more than I ever did, or at least not the Straczynski Hyperion. The actual whatever Hyperion. It was new.
Batman Dark Knight number 20.
Don't be Batman's girlfriend.
All right, fair enough.
Don't do it. It was good. The art in this one is Simon Kudransky. The art's okay. It's not EVS. So the art's good, but when you're filling in for Ethan Van Sciver, you can't be good. You got to be awesome. And it was good. And story wise, it was cool. But yeah, don't date Bruce Wayne.
Damsel's number 7
is good. I still like this. The art is. I'm never going to pronounce this right. I wanted to try, and that was the shout out I wanted to do. Anike. I don't know how you say this, but the art is gorgeous, and the colors by Ivan Nunes. This is just. I like this story. I love this little fraud prince guy. I like this one better than Damsel's Mermaids, but I do like Damsel's Mermaids. But this is really good, and it's just gorgeous. It's just absolutely gorgeous.
Jesus. Batman Little Gotham number 2.
Best Mr. Freeze in the history of ever, and I'm including the animated series.
I'm going to leave it with that because that's all there is to say about that. Double Jumpers number 4. Wow, that was a year and a half.
I'm saying it's good. It's fun.
Is it 18-bit?
I think it started.
No.
This series started. I was like 11. So by the time now, I'm gonna be 41 next week. This
that was -5.
Yeah, this it took a while. So suffice it to say, by the time I still read it and it was good. I don't necessarily. I know there were moments where I'm like, I don't remember what led up to this, and I know there were moments where I'm like, I don't remember, but it's also long enough. I don't care. It's still enjoyable. I'm sure that I'd say read it in the trade because you'll be able to get more out of it than I did. But the trade should be out as soon.
Young Avengers number 5.
Still wants to be much more clever than it is. Apparently, it's superior Loki. We've got. Loki is possessed by his own evil soul from the adult version of him, but the good version of Loki sits there and talks to him. I don't know. I wanted to love this book. Young Avengers should be so much more, and yet, but really, it just makes me nuts how people rave about this. People are on doing other reviews. Other people go, "Oh, this is." It's not as cool as it wants you to think it is, and I'm surprised by how many people are believing it. But Don't believe the hype.
Flash 20. Deep Sea One Shot.
Was so good, and it's a one shot that leaves room for more, and I want more. But as you know, you can see right up at the top.
It's June 14. Sorry.
it's Palmiotti and Gray writing it, so it's awesome. They can write anything, and I will read it, and they did, and I did, and it was So good.
Let's get back to
And-
June 14th.
But you want some The Last of Us? It's a game that does stuff. But you got giant sea monster cracking things
You don't have that in
that,
Last
that
of
may
Us.
be trying to communicate with them. You got one guy misses out. They're doing an experiment and everyone else is lost, including his fiance, the love of his life. But years later, they find the capsule that went down. He didn't get to go on it because he fell preparing it and broke his leg, so he didn't get to go down. The love of his life is lost. He's all this time. He's old now. They find the capsule. Everybody's still in it. They haven't aged at all. So now he's finally reunited with his soulmate. Only he's like an octogenarian, and she's like not. And
Tate's in it.
okay, yeah.
Tate from Tate's Comics.
Yeah, Tate from Tate's Comics. Yeah, he gets a little. Hey, Tate. He's in there just for the whatever, but so good, and it's so good.
Mask number 7. 7.
It's good. I won't go so good. It's good. I'm still liking it. It's Chris Robertson. I'm liking it, but it's not his best.
Shadow 13.
Shadow 13. Francavilla cover.
Why I gotta take it out of my hand?
Because
Maybe I like showing it off to the camera.
Because I just want to make sure. I like to make sure that I'm right. I doubt myself sometimes. I said this isn't Chris Robertson's best. This is some of Chris Robertson's best right here. He's
Can I
writing
hold it
this
again?
book. You can hold it again. It's so well written. It's good. The artwork is nice. The story is good. I'm loving the show.
A plus X number 8. This is never going to end, is what I've determined. This book will never freaking end, and it pisses me off. I want to stop ordering it.
I only even read it because of the Lockheed, and it is a Lockheed.
I'm sure
story.
it's a great book, and there's Hawkeye in it.
Oh yeah, well it's Hawkeye and Deadpool, and
that's not good.
I don't think it's the best writing of either of those characters, but it was fun for what it was. But yeah, the other one, any story that ends with, you got Spider-Woman and Kitty Pryde, and Lockheed's worked with both of them. One when he was an agent of S.W.O.R.D., and one because he's Lockheed the Space Dragon and his pet girl Kitty. But at the end, they have to decide who Lockheed's riding home with, and Lockheed it just ends with Lockheed looking. He can't choose. Lockheed's a lover. He's a lover.
Uncanny X-Men number 6.
I know you gave up right
Oh,
last
yeah.
issue because of I love
I
magic.
can't. There's nothing that can keep me interested in X-Men apparently.
I love this book is making me so happy. Not only do we have magic as a key, but yeah, they spoiled this. They showed you this. They teased an image of this. So I'm going to show you the last page. Suck it, world! Dazzler, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Oh yeah.
That makes me.
It is funny to me that it does make me think that the Agent Coulter of the Marvel Comics universe is not as good at his job as the Agent Coulter of the movieverse because
Coulson?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, Coulson. Why do I always say Coulter? Who the hell's Coulter?
I don't.
He's from something. But all right. But Agent Coulson is not as cool in this because I mean he's cool. He's still Coulson. He's still awesome. But when Maria Hill says to him, "Look, we need a mutant. We need a mutant expert to be an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Go find a mutant expert who's also a mutant." And the mutant out of the entire Marvel universe, the mutant he comes back with is Dazzler, which makes me happy because I love Dazzler. But the fact that I love her lets me know exactly where she must rate. I know the characters I like, and they're all C-listers.
Superior Spider-Man number 10.
Continues to be good. I want Peter back. This is actually it's kind of intense because while we don't know who is this new Green Goblin, Superior Spider-Man, his main downfall is severe cockiness and the ego the size of our cameraman. And I love you, Dave.
I just sit here. I review like 5 books a week.
And this new Green Goblin sees right through that and just, you get, I'll do Spider-Man. I'll outdo Peter Parker because I've got, my little spider bots that film all the city. But what if somebody messes with those? And it's like I said, this story has been consistently really good and really well done. I just want it to be a little more finite because Spider-Man should be Peter Parker. Just saying.
Balance number 1.
Was good and got a little trippy at the end, if you'll pardon the pun, because everybody's smoking up on that good stuff that may or may not have given him his powers. I don't know. This may be like the superhero for the students I teach.
I thought it was okay.
it's it's stoner speedball. So, but still with a pretty good head on his shoulders. As stoners go, he's pretty competent. So,
Daredevil number 26 is fantastic, and it's 2 stars. And you get to see Chris Samnee layouts, and it's Chris Samnee.
and
That's all you need to know is it's Chris Samnee.
And this is the one that they spoiled this in like what? I forget what newspaper spoiled it the other day. But yeah, you get the return of a major Daredevil player.
Lady Deadpool? Or Lady Deadpool.
Yes.
Lady Daredevil?
Come on, say
Bullseye?
Lady Bullseye.
It took me a while. I had to actually
It is the return of Lady Bullseye.
That is huge.
And
blows up the internet, in my opinion.
And somebody else, and it's good.
Lady Bullseye?
You can make me say it. You can make me say it. It's already been spoiled. If
you're
a major magazine could spoil it, I could say Bullseye's back.
What major
Bullseye's
magazine?
back. It's Bullseye.
What magazine spoiled it?
I don't know. It was all over the. Don't you look at the internet for anything other than chive?
No.
I go on Bleeding Cool.
Well,
my lack of internet presence is very low. Or my internet presence is very low.
it's true.
I don't.
If it said on that big iron lung machine that he's in, if it said chive on, you'd be all like,
No, I know who it was. It's
I
pretty
know, but
fucking
you were
obvious.
like,
So I don't care about that villain. Every time they fight, it's always a letdown with the way it ends.
well, now it's only fighting gonna wobble like a damn weeble.
Well, it might be awesome then. It might just be like, I win. Ha!
If he wobbles, he could. I don't think Daredevil could lift that. So it could be.
Let's go.
Like that,
blink at him like
that Spider-Man cover where he's lifting up all the Doc Ock's machinery, but it's just Bullseye. Oh.
I'm saying it's not. Here's the thing with this.
Open the little eye slot, pee in it, close it. Ha ha! Bullseye.
I mean, it's cool that it's back, but
Suck
how
it.
many people really cared when you died in Shadowland? Like, how many people read Shadowland? Is the big thing.
Better question.
I think most of what I know about Shadowland, I know from the little up till now moments in this issue.
Like that. Oh my God, they killed Bullseye. No one cares.
They always kill
Shadowland.
Bullseye. Everybody kills Bullseye.
Yeah, didn't he die in Kevin Smith's run or something?
Yeah, he died even before. He died after. Daredevil killed him with the side, just like he killed Elektra, or maybe he paralyzed him then. I don't know. Whatever.
All-Star Western number 20 is how we'll end the show.
Yeah, we will. Again, it's Palmiotti and Gray. Awesome. And I think they should get. If Booster gets a new ongoing, I think these guys should write it. Only Palmiotti and Gray could
Booster
use.
won't get it on.
Could use. Shut your face. Could use. That's what they said the last time, and it was awesome. It was awesome.
And it almost made 50.
Shut your face, stupid new 52.
New 45 is what it's called. Okay? It is the new 45, is what marketing is not saying, but that's how many books there are. The new 45.
I
August.
just got Lando doing his Coke 45. New
Yeah,
45.
New 45.
But
September there might be the 52, but
but only Palmiotti and Gray could use Booster Gold to make to make Jonah Hex Jonah Hex even cooler.
just kidding.
You were mean to me.
Sales have dropped on All-Star Western. It's not my fault.
Yeah, it is. You didn't promote it. You're not doing your job.
Yeah, I didn't order 100 of the first issue. My bad.
See, so
I ordered 100.
should order 101. Slacker, always thinking in the box. It's so good, and it's awesome. And I don't know, just watching Booster have to learn a lot more than he thought he would from Jonah. And Jonah's questions. If you found out that someone was from the future, what questions would you ask? And Jonah's questions include things like, what do women wear? What do they know about me? And what do women wear in the future? This is the Jonah Hex train of thought, and it's awesome.
Is pizza still good? Would be my question.
I don't know if they had pizza in the Old West.
They had some sort of pizza. Pizza's been around since.
Yeah, but I don't know if they had it in the Old
BC.
West. It's not like Domino's Saloon, but
I still want to get there in time.
and then you
Pizza
still got
Tuesday.
the best version of Stormwatch in years, and it just happens to be shoved in the back of here. So there you
I
go.
want pizza. Between that and Ninja Turtles, I really need pizza.
All right, let's get some pizza.
No, I don't want to go pizza shopping. I'm sick of running into you at Publix and Walmart and stuff. Just stop.
You shouldn't have moved right near me. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm sick of it.
All right, Internet.
No, we're not done arguing,
We'll see you at Walmart and Publix.
No, we will not. No, who's